Let's move over now to the Free State. Dr. Magudumana's bail application will continue in the Bloemfontein Magistrates Court this morning. Magudumana wants to be released on a 10,000 rand bail, and the state is opposing it. She's among the 12 accused in aiding Thabo Bester to escape from police custody. This matter is related to the brazen escape of convicted serial rapist and murderer Bester from the Mangaung Correctional Center in May last year. In an affidavit yesterday, Magudumana revealed that Bester forced her out of the country against her will. SABC News reporter Phumelela Mdlalane is on that story, and now she joins us live from outside the court. Phumelela, good morning. Thank you so much for making time for us. Is it clear, though, from her affidavit why Thabo Bester was with her even though he had escaped from prison?
Well, nothing is clear, Aldrin. All I can say is that the NPA maintained, saying that they have overwhelming evidence to prove that Dr. Magudumana should not be granted the 10,000 rand bail that she wants to, of course, the court to grant her. There's been many, of course, reasons that the NPA has brought forward. For instance, they were talking about the issue of her address. They're saying that when they were conducting the investigation, no property that has been registered on her name, and she just indicated that when she's out, she will be staying with her friends, of which that is one of the things that are very important. And NPA, of course, is saying that she has all the reasons to go to flee the country as she did as she was arrested in April in Tanzania. Also mentioning the issue that it's rather questionable, the issue that she's saying she was forced by Thabo Bester to go with him to Tanzania, whereas she also had, she was in possession of her passport. That, of course, we know that it was not stamped, and the investigations also showing that she has 23 stamps. That would mean that she's someone who travels outside quite often. But I just want to bring the legal expert just to unpack some of the important issues that were brought forward by the NPA, talking about the issue of address, saying that they cannot, of course, confirm the address for Nandipha because she's been moving from one place to another, and now saying that she wants to stay with a friend.
Yes, according to our South African law, it's a main requirement. It's a likelihood that needs to be proven. Based on the affidavit of Nandipha, there is no permanent address. And checking that there is a list of addresses that has been brought before the court by the NPA that shows that she does not have a permanent address because she wants to stay with a friend. The other issue is the issue that she was in court, basically made as if she was denying that she is confirming that she did the wrong of everything. But basically, she was just, I would say it was not a denial as such. It was something that saying that I did not do this, but the bail application, I need to be out, and then I'll be felt sorry after. But basically, she does not have a permanent address currently at this moment. And the other issue that the NPA managed to prove is the fingerprints that links her directly to the case where she collected the body for body of Katlukuberi. So that one, the fingerprint, it cannot be changed. It links her with the crime, which is another likelihood that it's a prima facie case against Nandipha Magudumana. There is another issue if you check the list of cases that has been open against of fraud against Nandipha Magudumana, which is going to be a different and difficulty for the NPA to find her if they released with a bail based on the issue that she's not staying in one place.
The NPA further, of course, brings forward the issue that she's saying that she was forced by Thabo Bester to go to Tanzania with him.
I don't believe, in my personal view, I don't believe that she was forced, because remember, she said there's a Zulu people who were speaking Zulu in Tanzania when she was arrested. She would have been a wave to them and say, can you assist me? This person has abducted me to here. I just found myself here. But she did not say that. She keep on coming with new tactics in order for her to be released on bail. But I don't believe that she's been abducted by her. Checking on the last appearance when she was sitting next to the person who she's feeling that I'm threatened by this person and I'm scared of this person. But they were holding hands in the public eyes of the community. How do you be scared of something like that? She still have a right again to tell the attorney that this person who's sitting next to me, I don't want to sit next to him in court because he threatens me.
Francis Dlamini, Dr. Nandipha Magudumana's lawyer, mentioned yesterday that this case should be dealt independently. It's not related to that they approached the High Court in an urgent basis to overturn her arrest. But we find Nandipha back in the Bloemfontein Magistrates Court saying she wants to be granted bail.
Yes, basically if you check, it's another tactics that is being used. We don't know the communication between the attorney and Dr. Nandipha, but in the look of all things, they are conceding. Remember, they said that they are against the unlawful arrest, but the very same against unlawful arrest, you want to do the bail application for that again. I believe that they are conceding and believing that it's not going to be granted in petition that is they petitioned on the 17th of August.
And what is likely to happen today?
Today is going to be they will be starting with the defense with the address of the heads of argument, and the NPA will give their heads of argument where they're going to address the issue. Mostly the defense has to address the issue that is not in the affidavit and that is being disclosed by the NPA. The issue of the addresses, the issue of the fingerprints, how they are going to handle that in order to say it will be in the best interest of justice for their client to be released with a bail.